Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Wave Watch with your host, Sleepy Bull. Good evening, good morning good night to whoever you are, wherever you are. Today's video will be going over Solana and the macro count. I'm going to be explaining why I have a bearish bias on the macro count for Solana. And I mean, if you know your Elliott wave theory, you can see it on the screen right now why. And I'll also give a brief update as to what might be a bullish bias, or what might give rise to a bullish bias. Let's begin. And we'll begin with the macro count as is customary, with a wave 1 in primary, wave 2, and then wave 3 primary with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To note, we do have, I believe, alternation here with these two. Let's remove this crazy wick and keep it to the base or to the candle close. If we do candle closes, we have a 382, what they call a 382 alternation, and then we have wave 5 completing wave 3. And to note, wave 3 is the longest of these waves, so that definitely gives rise to the to this being the how do I say, the structural count for Solana. Primary 3, triangular wave 4, A, B, C, D, E, and then final push wave 5. That gives you that checks all the boxes for the structure of the impulsive move. Now we have an impulsive move down. As you can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you notice, there's no overlap, or very little overlap. This is almost impulsive to the downside, whereas this here is very corrective, very unimpulsive. So that leads me to believe this is an impulsive move down. And then from there we have a B, C wave up, where this A wave is impulsive. This B wave is a complex WX truncated Y. Let me just show you guys the Fibonacci's on this thing. This is what I was talking about. There you go. Wait, sorry about that. How do I do this again? BC, that's for this ABC. Rather, it should be here. But to count this here, we have a excuse me while I get my handy dandy drawer tool. A, B, C, D, E for a wave W. That gives us a WX truncated Y at the 786, and that can happen, and that often does happen. And that gives us a very, very bullish sign. That means the market experienced failure of the, what do they call it? It's failure of a completion of a wave C extension, or a wave or a final flush out. That's what that's called. That's why they have what they call it, truncated C's, because the market takes that as a bullish interpretation and launches us into the impulsive macro C leg up. And this is the macro C leg up. We have primary A. After this whole move down, we have primary A. This W excuse me, this WXY is the completion of primary B. Actually, sorry about that. This leg actually gets very confusing. This impulsive move is primary A. This leg here is a impulsive A, and then complex B, impulsive C. Like I showed you before, where this is the intermediate B, where this intermediate B of this A, B, C has a extension to the 1786. Not here exactly, but we have a 1.786, and you'll see it shortly. Voila. And that is the completion of our C wave to the top. Now notice we did not clear the all-time high. We skimmed it. We didn't, barely skimmed it, but we didn't clear it. And then we started showing signs of distribution, head and shoulders. And there you go. This A, B, C has given us the completion of wave B all the way at the apex of the head and shoulders triangle. Now what we're expecting next on this chart is a and bear with me because this chart is a little messy. All this zigzagging can definitely mess with your interpretations. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 1 primary. A, B, C for a wave 2. So this is our 1, 2 for the beginning of the drop for Solana. So here, after this completion of wave 2, we and I believe in my prior video I also stated that we are expecting wave 3 to begin. It's not ordinary wave 3. This is what is this? Minuet wave 3. And this is all within the context of let's see here. One macro, A, B, C, 2 macro. So this wave 1 minuet is the start of wave 1 that is intermediate, that will lead to wave C. This wave 1 minuet is the beginning of wave 1 intermediate. That is the beginning of wave 1 primary. That will lead to, not primary, minuet, minor, intermediate. That will lead to wave C primary. It's a mouthful. But just to simplify this for you folks, we are beginning wave 3 of minuet degree. Once we finish wave 3 of minuet degree, which should be somewhere around $62, we'll finally finalize minor degree wave 1. Once minor degree wave 1 gets finished, we'll begin wave 3 of minor degree, or rather wave 2, which will give us a pullback, and then wave 3, which will actually take us lower. All in all, we're looking at Solana bottoming at around $7, if not maybe even a little lower. But that's the count. And the reason I say that, I mean, if you don't see the head and shoulders, obviously here, the reason I say that is just because we have here a 1, 2, and then we have another 1, 2. So this is just the beginnings of this. This is, what is this? Minuet. This is the beginnings of the third wave of the magnetic degree. So we should be seeing a quick flush out from Solana here. So we have a 1 ABC, another 1 ABC. It's just, I feel like VC money is just playing games, doing a long distribution, just to reel in all liquidity, as much liquidity as possible before the actual third wave comes down and just becomes lights out. So yeah, I mean, it could be any day now. We're expecting a quick drop. It won't happen within a day, but you'll see it go to $79 within the span of a week or 2 weeks. It doesn't look like it's beginning now, but it should be beginning. A, B, C, 1, 2. Yeah, actually, yeah, give it a few days. Give it like 2 or 3 days, and I think it could begin the flush out to 70s. All right, that's it. Sleepy Bull out.